Tattva Nirnaya, again, Acharya would say Sadagamaika Vignayam, as I said before, Samatita Ksharaksharam, Narayanam Sada Vande Nirdosha Sesha Sadgunam. So that Narayanam, I'm constantly praying and I'm bowing to this Narayana, who can be known only through Sadagamas. Okay. Even the word Narayana, I thought I'll take this session to dwell with Narayana. The word Narayana itself is not a sectarian name. Last time, some few months ago, we discussed about Vishnu as to why it is not a sectarian name, but it is an etymological name that describes the qualities of the Supreme Brahman. Narayana is not some proper noun for a guy with a name who has 4 hands. It is an explanation of an attribute of Brahman. Yeah. So Narayanam is split into Na, Araha, Ayanam. Okay. Na means no, opposite. That is easy. Ara means defects. Ayanam means abode. So now you have these 3 words. You have to mix them in combination and join them to understand what does this word actually mean. So let's look at the left-hand side where I have put Samanvaya Adhyaya, which is the first chapter of Brahma Sutra. So I have taken Na and Ara. Ara means defect. Na means no defect. So Nara means no defects. The opposite of it is full of auspicious attributes. So Ayana means abode. So he who is the abode of infinite auspicious attributes is called Narayana. And the whole of Samanvaya Adhyaya, that is the first book or the first chapter of Brahma Sutra, is to describe this, to describe the greatness of the Supreme. So that is Samanvaya Adhyaya of 135 sutras. Now come down. Avirodha Adhyaya. Again use the same. Na plus Araha plus Ayanam. Okay. Ara means defects. Na Ara means no defects. So he is abode of no defects. So Nirdosha is another definition of the Supreme. And how do you prove his Nirdosha? Because the other schools and philosophies that say your Brahman is not this and that, you defend that with strong arguments and you establish that he is without defects. So Avirodha Adhyaya also is talking about Narayanam, and it is 159 sutras. Go on to the right hand side. Naram. Naram means Jnanam. He who is the abode of knowledge. Yeah, that is Narayana. So he who is abode of knowledge should be known by us by doing sadhanas. We have to read, study, Shravana, Manana, Dhyana, etc. And only by doing that we get the knowledge about him. So the sadhana adhyaya of Brahma Sutra is everything about this. What is it that you need to know? How do you identify a guru? Where do you move? If this chap is not good, where do you go? And all those things are discussed in sadhana adhyaya. Then when you have done all this properly, you will reach moksha. Okay, Naraha means mukti jivas. Okay, he who is the abode of mukti jivas is Narayana, and the Phala Adhyaya, the 4th Adhyaya of Brahma Sutra, is only talking about this. So hopefully I was able to impress upon you that even the word Narayanam is not a sectarian word, but it talks about this attributes of the Supreme in various ways. And Badarayana is an omniscient being himself, and the way he has designed and planned this Brahma Sutra is amazing. And when you say Narayana next time, you should be able to remember the 4 adhyayas of Brahma Sutra. So in Tattva Nirnaya, for example, Acharya again will remind us, Vishnoho sarvottamatvameva mahatatparyam sarvagamanam. That is his conclusion. I have read, he says, I've read so much in the Shastras, my conclusion is, Vishnu is the Sarvottama. That is the final conclusion of all the agamas that I have read, that is all the Shastras that I have read. HinduKnowledgeAcademy.com will celebrate Vedic culture and present its philosophies to the modern Hindu in an accessible format. Our ancient heritage is our greatest strength. Through preservation and dissemination, together let us spread positivity in the world. Thank you for listening and welcome to Hindu Knowledge Academy.